What's the first thing you think of when you think of arthritis? For me, I think of aches, pains, and seniors. And when I was first approached to work on a study in pediatric rheumatology, I was shocked. Like many, I didn't realize kids get arthritis too. In fact, over 24,000 children across Canada. And unfortunately, there is no cure. But there is hope. Unlike just half a century ago when this was hardly even recognized, let alone treated, thanks to modern day medicine, things like anti-inflammatories, biologics, and of course that healthy dose of physical activity that we all need, this has led to a decrease in joint deformity and damage. It's increased or improved pain and stiffness. And for some kids, it's even led to periods of disease inactivity, which is great. But the part I haven't told you is how difficult many of these medications can be. Oftentimes they involve regular self-injections, so parents administering needles to their child each week. If not that, it's a laundry list of negative side effects such as abdominal pain or nausea. So put yourself in the shoes of that 7-year-old. How would you feel if you had to receive that painful poke each week from your parent? Better yet, put yourself in the parent's shoes. How would you feel having to administer that poke to your child who's potentially crying or running away? Even though you know it's in their best interest, how would that make you feel or behave? These are the sorts of questions that I was asking myself when I came up with this study, exploring whether parents who tend to fear and catastrophize about these situations tend to have more difficulty following their child's treatment plans. And for your reference, catastrophizing is when we blow up a situation and really anticipate it's going to be the worst case scenario, or a catastrophe. So in partnership with Cassie and Friends, which is a parent organization based in BC, we set out to recruit parents of kids with arthritis from around the world to complete an online survey. And based on the results from over 300 parents, we found indeed, parents who tend to fear and catastrophize about these situations tend to have more difficulties following them. And these results, they make a lot of sense if you think about it. I mean, any parent can attest to the fact that it's scary to see your child in pain. And it's probably even more scary if you're the one that's causing that pain. But this fear shouldn't get in the way of these treatments. These treatments are so important for these children to grow up and lead healthy lives. Rather, we need to figure out ways to help these parents manage their fears and give them tools to help manage their child's pain. And the thing is, these things already exist. We already have interventions, we already have tools, and they work. So going forward in my work, I'd like to continue my partnership with parent organizations to figure out ways that we can get this information out to the parents that need it the most across more widespread, cost-effective, easily accessible platforms, things like social media where they access it regularly, so that until the day that a cure is found, these kids can continue to see the benefits that modern-day medicine has provided. Thank you.